Hey parents, what's going on? This is Mr. Riley here at Normandie Avenue PSC, the virtual classroom. We miss you and we just want to let you know that we are still ready to teach our virtual class. We know COVID has still kept us on lockdown as it relates to the newest governor mandate. And so just wanted to make sure that you know that we are still here and ready and waiting and willing to teach your son. And so just want to give you a week at a glance in terms of what we'll be doing this week. Today is December 9th, and it is a week and a half away from our winter break. And so this week we are studying or I have the question of the week. How do we take care of our clothes? And so we have activities because we're in the clothing unit. We're asking this question: how do we take care of our clothes? Now, normally we would do a lot of science with this. We would have bubbles and play with water and even set up a pretend washing machine in our classroom. However, because we're not in our classroom, there are still activities that we can do. And I just want to share some of those activities that we would like to do this week. So just a reminder, anytime that I send home a packet of work, if you submit one sheet of paper, just evidence of you working with your son at home, that will be great. You can send that to me via text, email, or even post it on Class Dojo. And so those are the three ways that I'm trying to make sure I reach out to everyone. And so again, you can text message me, you can send an email, or you can post it on Class Dojo. And even if you're out and about, doing some kind of activity related to clothes, if you're going to a laundromat, that'd be great. If you have your son helping you fold clothes, or just doing something with clothes, if they're jumping up and down on the bed with clothes, that's fine. However, we can relate it to the unit, that would be great. And then also this week, we're counting buttons, and we're also talking about still the characteristics of some of our clothes. So we know that some of our clothes have buttons. And so in this particular activity, we're talking about counting, which is very important, trying to count the different buttons and the zippers, and then also maybe identifying the colors as well of the zippers and buttons. Same thing with socks. We're trying to help the kids understand what socks are, and also the shoes. And so it's very important when the kids go outside that they keep both their socks and shoes on. And so giving them an idea of, how we take care of clothes, but mainly just being able to count and tell the difference between socks and shoes. Our read aloud for this week is called The Mitten. And in this particular story, a little boy goes out, he's in the snow, and he loses his mitten. But in the meantime, as he's lost his mitten, all these animals crawl inside of the mitten. And at the very end, the bear sneezes, and then all the animals who were in the mitten just popped out because the sneeze was so great. And so the little boy finally he finds his mitten, and he takes it home, and he's kind of happy that he's found his mitten. So that's the story. And then also we have a treasure hunt for this week, where we're having the kids identifying shapes. And so again, simple shapes like squares. Okay, what does a square look like in the real world? Well, a square looks like a piece of toast or a bread. And so just an activity, basic shapes. What is a square? A square looks like a piece of toast. And also circle. What does a circle look like? Well, a 3D circle of it would be a tennis ball or a basketball. And so just trying to have the kids understand the simple shapes: circles, squares, triangles, rectangles, things of that nature. And then also, what would we do without trying to put clothes on the bear? And so just trying to identify the different kinds of clothes that appear that we wear every day: shorts, underwear, jackets, shirts. That might be a skirt over there. And so again, we're just dressing the bear as part of our activities in the virtual classroom. And then, of course, if you have any questions, you can always reach out to me via text, via email, or Class Dojo. And then we, of course, will do some music and movement inside the classroom to wrap up our instructional day. So we look forward. We miss everyone. We look forward to seeing you in our virtual classroom. Myself, on behalf of myself, Miss Erica, Miss Pat, Miss America, and Mr. P, we just want you to come back and see what we got for you as it relates to how do we take care of clothes. Be safe out there, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.